Good evening again from San Luis Obispo County. My location has changed. I believe the protest is still ongoing. That protest being the one outside of the San Luis Obispo courthouse in downtown San Luis Obispo, where I was live streaming just minutes ago. But my stream was interrupted as I was getting multiple calls about breaking news here in San Luis Obispo County, specifically in the city of Pismo Beach. We're just south of the city of San Luis Obispo. You can see if I point the camera down this way, we're right by the ocean. This is the Shell Beach area of city of Pismo Beach, and I'm outside the home of San Luis Obispo County Supervisor Adam Hill, who was under FBI investigation. This home was raided by FBI agents back in March. Hill, after that raid, reportedly attempted suicide, and he'd been out of work for a long time, or multiple months, I should say, in and out of work. And he just returned to work on Monday, I believe, but there are now reports that inside this home, and you can see there's a glass, actually nothing's shattered here, we've got a bit of glare, but there's a panel removed from this door or screen door right outside the home. We're at 306 Boker Avenue in Pismo Beach. We have San Luis Obispo County Sheriff's deputies and Pismo Beach police out here. If we go to Calcoast News, Annabelle, can you pull up the news article? I'm going to read it for you guys. This is what my publication, Calcoast News, is reporting. Let's see if I can get it on screen. San Luis Obispo County Supervisor Adam Hill was found dead in his home Thursday afternoon from a gunshot wound. A 911 caller reported hearing a gunshot wound at Hill's Pismo Beach home Thursday afternoon. Officers arrived to find Hill dead, a suspected suicide. In March, Hill attempted suicide just hours after FBI agents raided his office at the county government center and his home. Hill checked into a residential mental health facility in July. He returned to work on Monday. This is Hill's home, 306 Boker Avenue in the city of Pismo Beach. For those of you who aren't aware with the system in California, county supervisors are like, is there something wrong with the connection? County supervisors are like county commissioners, and to start this year and well into this year, Hill had been the chair of the San Luis Obispo County Board of Supervisors, which is effectively the highest ranking position in the county. Is there a problem with the picture? I'm getting mixed comments. Let me know, for those of you tuned in, whether you can see me and hear me. All right, someone's saying it's a weak connection. Can you take a look if it's I don't know what would be wrong with the connection here. There are only a handful of people outside the house. We've got someone's trolling. Okay, yeah, we've been getting a lot of trolling lately, so sometimes I don't know whether the chat is... All right, it looks like we're fine. I've got a bit of a glare from the sun, but yeah, thank you guys for sorting that out. Thank you, Annabelle, who's come out here with me as well, leaving the protest. I was again, like I was saying, I was at the NAACP protest in San Luis Obispo, right outside the San Luis Obispo courthouse. I was live streaming that, but then I started getting bombarded with calls, and that was what broke up my feed. And here I am now in the city of Pismo Beach, outside Adam Hill's home. Sorry about the glare, it's just the time of day where we've got sheriff's deputies and Pismo Beach police officers. I spoke with a few of the officers and deputies out here. Unfortunately, I can't really get any information from them other than there was a medical call here not too long ago, and the law enforcement here is saying that the county, San Luis Obispo County government, is going to release information sometime soon. But as I was showing you, and maybe someone could stick it in the chat. Annabelle, could you stick that article in the chat?
Yeah.
I believe my publication, Calcoast News, is going to be updating the report we have. Again, for those of you just tuning in, We're outside San Luis Obispo County Supervisor Adam Hill's home. Hill had just been reelected in March, and then the home is in back of me, this home. And you can see there's, at the moment, not much action, but there have been investigators walking around here. This is the home, and there's a panel removed from the door. Not much else to describe about the appearance of the home at the moment, but Supervisor Hill just won re-election in March, and then shortly after winning re-election, the FBI raided his county government center office as well as this home, after which Supervisor Hill attempted suicide, and he had been battling mental health issues since and had been in and out of a mental health facility, but he had reportedly returned to work just this week, and now today we have this incident at Supervisor Hill's home, and Calcos News is receiving information from county officials saying that Hill has been found dead inside the home. Again, the law enforcement outside here are not confirming that, but there should be information. Yeah, that's KCBX. There's other media here reporting that Hill has been found dead. KCBX is a local radio station. KCBX is reporting police confirmed death of SLO County Supervisor Adam Hill. KCBX is reporting that a Pismo Beach police officer confirmed Adam Hill has died, but he could not confirm cause of death at this time. Maybe the ocean breeze, there's a slight ocean breeze is the problem with the audio. I don't know. Sorry about that, guys. If there's a problem with the audio, I don't know why. I don't know what's going on with this. Can you watch it? I'm trying to see if we can sort out what might be the case with the audio. I don't know why. There's a slight ocean breeze, but see the ocean right over there. But other than that, I can't think of what the audio issue would be. Okay, maybe just some people are not too keen on it. Yeah, the lens could be cleaned for a second. We're gonna clean the lens for a second. All right, so that should make the picture a little clearer. Thank you, Annabelle. Yeah, Joey, it might be trolling. We've been getting a lot more trolling over the past couple weeks than before, but then again, at the same time, I have been having technical issues today. So, all right, if it's just a little static, then I'm not concerned about that. Thank you, nomadic viewer. So, for the time being, because we have, as I show you, the front of Supervisor Adam Hill's home, 306 Boker Avenue. For the time being, we are going to remain here and just let the protest play out however it's going to play out. I covered the protest yesterday, and we've covered the San Luis Obispo protests previously, so I got the news about what's going on here, and we hauled over here, and this is where we're going to be for the time being. Annabelle, can I have one of those battery packs? Frederick's saying, do we know what he died of? James is asking, did the FBI raid this house? Yes, the FBI raided this house in March. No, the FBI is not here today. The FBI raided this house in March, and Hill has been under ongoing FBI investigation. But he remained a member of the Board of Supervisors here in San Luis Obispo County, and again in California, the Board of Supervisors is like the county commission, and Hill began this year and spent much of this year as the chair of the Board of Supervisors, which in a sense is the highest ranking office in the entire county. Right now, not much action out here. We have a deputy, 2 Pismo Beach police officers, another deputy, who I believe is a supervising deputy, and there's another investigator, possibly from the county coroner's unit, who's around here. Coincidentally, the woman who's effectively the county coroner was just given a speech at the NAACP event, and I was there filming the speech. I don't know if she's going to make her way over here, although I don't think she has to, but she'll certainly be involved in the death investigation if there indeed is a death. But like I said before, we have multiple media outlets reporting that Adam Hill has been found dead, including Calcos News, the outlet that I work for. But this isn't quite like a protest. We have very little noise, very little action here. Someone's asking, did he get Epsteined?
So no.
If indeed Hill is dead, and my publication's reporting that he's dead, and I would tend to trust my publication, but we don't have confirmation about how he died. Here's a Pismo Beach police SUV on the street. There's another Pismo Beach police car. Hill was far from the only person who was being investigated by the FBI. There were other people being investigated in the case, other raids. I'm monitoring the chat, but I can't confirm with you how he died. We might be getting confirmation of that shortly. We might not. But yeah, we have multiple local news, including KSBY is right here. This is a KSBY reporter. KSBY is the local TV news station. Again, for people just tuning in, as we're standing outside, well, here's a police vehicle. Again, for those of you just tuning in, we're outside the Pismo Beach home of San Luis Obispo County Supervisor Adam Hill. Another news truck here. Adam Hill is a multi-term incumbent. I believe he was first elected to the Board of Supervisors in 2008. Here is Adam Hill's home. Adam Hill is a very, very prominent politician in San Luis Obispo County on the central coast of California. Again, in California, county supervisors are like county commissioners, and he's been on the county board of supervisors, which is like a county commission, since I think he was first elected in 2008, so since the beginning of 2009. He's moved around, had different homes. He previously lived in the city of San Luis Obispo, but this is where he moved to in Pismo Beach. And as I'm saying, he was the chair of the San Luis Obispo County Board of Supervisors. The chair is a rotating position, but nonetheless, when you're the chair of the San Luis Obispo County Board of Supervisors, basically means you're the most powerful elected official in the county, essentially. That's how the setup works in California. He was under investigation by the FBI. Yeah, the seat is going to open up, and there's been talk for months now about how he might be replaced because of this FBI investigation, but nothing had been finalized with the FBI investigation. The FBI hasn't made any arrests yet in this case, and now who knows what happens to this case. No, it's not a very large house. He was previously living in a larger, nicer house in San Luis Obispo. He went through a divorce, I believe, or was in the process of getting a divorce. The investigation, well, I mean, it's an ongoing FBI investigation, so you're asking me to speculate, but from my understanding, there are ties to organized crime and marijuana in this investigation, and potentially more. And Adam Hill is not the only person who was raided or under investigation. Regarding the location of the house, again, we're in Pismo Beach. That is the Pacific Ocean. That's right after this cliff at the end of the street. No, it's not a large house. I guess marijuana is very much involved. Someone's asking how they said when this was reported. You mean when the incident was reported? I think it was reported around 4:45 p.m. today, but we can confirm that. Annabelle, can you type in Cal Fire Slow into Google or whatever you use? I'm going to try to find the exact time. It's not a helicopter. Yeah, it was the Cal Fire Slow incidents. Type in Cal Fire Slow incidents. I'm not Superman. It's just, as I was saying before, I was at the protest in San Luis Obispo, and I was getting multiple phone calls. That's what caused my live stream to go out. And I heard what was happening here, and then we just hopped on the 101 and got over here. So we abandoned the protest. It would have been interesting to see what would have happened at the protest. There were a bunch of people who were very angry with me filming, some trying to stop me from filming, but that's a moot point right now. I think Costello asked the question. I'll try to address that. Where was that question? Do we know what the FBI case was about? Costello, as I was saying moments ago, that involves speculation, but I am quite certain that it relates to some degree to organized crime and marijuana. There could be a lot of other parts of the case. I don't know. The FBI's hush-hush about it, but I'm quite certain that there's a connection to organized crime and marijuana. I'm trying to... active incidents. I'm looking at the Cal Fire San Luis Obispo incidents, and thank you, Melody. Yeah, I was getting harassed today. Some people trying to stop me from filming, but I didn't have time to be harassed. I had to get over here, or I didn't have time to deal with them. I'm not used to looking at it on the mobile page. Okay, medical emergency. Let's look for Pismo. Is that it? Map view. Sorry guys, Rami, it's not that the optics are better than the protests. It's that from the perspective of a local or even a Californian or maybe even from a national perspective, this is a much bigger story than the one protest that I was covering. I've covered lots and lots of protests. Right now, the police, Pismo Beach Police, and San Luis County Sheriff's deputies have the driveway blocked off, and there has been an investigator walking around the property. Okay, yes. Annabelle and I are trying to pull this up. I'm multitasking. So annoying on the phone. Okay, are we in Pismo Beach? I don't know, we're not. Let's get... Okay, no, not there, because we're north of there, sorry. We're in the Shell Beach area. I'm trying to sort out this Cal Fire. Did you see Boker Avenue on there? Do you see Boker Avenue? One of those streets should be Boker Avenue, and it should be a... Okay, click on that. Click on that part. Or what? Okay, there we go. Bingo. All right, thank you. Annabelle's being a big help. So, I've pulled up... Oh, now we have an officer. Let's see. Do we have any action here? No, I guess we don't have any action here. Maybe we do. Officer, are there investigators in the backyard? Thank you. I've already spoken with Pismo Beach officers and San Luis Obispo County Sheriff's deputies. They can't give me any more comment than I've already got, and I'll fill you guys in on that momentarily. Now, what Annabelle and I were looking up was the CAL FIRE SLO incident report. You can see we've located this incident. Anyway, we pulled up the CAL FIRE SLO incident report, which says Boker Avenue. That's where we're. Oh, I just clicked off of it. Get Karen on the phone, please. Oh. So, 4:46 p.m. incident here. It sounds like the county has now put out a statement. I'm going to try to confirm that. Confirm that he's dead. Can you call Karen, please? Yeah, so guys, this is a developing story, but we might have confirmation now from the county. I mean, we've already have my news outlet and others reporting that he's dead, but I think the county's now put out a statement. Let's try to figure that. Is she on the phone? Hello? 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 Oh, just... Okay, can you type in SLO County press releases or SLO County government press releases? Again, we're outside the home of San Luis Obispo County Supervisor Adam Hill. Press releases, yes. Let's see if they've put something out and on the website. I don't know if that's the right page. It doesn't look like that's the right page. Board of Supervisors, maybe. Nationwide, this may not be big news. Locally, this is huge news. And I'll try to fill you guys in more on the implications, but first I'm trying to find confirmation from the county. You can see Pismo Beach police officers gathered in the street. I've spoken with Pismo Beach police officers and San Luis County Sheriff's deputies here, but can't really do that, Andy, sorry. I mean, that's about all I can get. Can't really get much. Call her again. Yeah, so the Board of Supervisors in California is like the county commission. Adam Hill. All right. Hey, did the county put out a press release confirming he's dead? I heard someone saying that. Hold on a second. Deputies, has the county put out a statement? Okay, maybe. All right, then. I guess I misheard. Do you have any new updates? Well, I don't want to go there. You want to pop on my live stream? Just put your voice on. Put you on speaker. Let's just see. I'm getting lots of questions about the implications, particularly the FBI investigation. Maybe you have more you could add about the FBI investigation. All right, sounds good. Oh, the deputy or who? Oh, sorry, I didn't realize I was in. No problem. No problem. I like Casey. All right, so I was making a phone call. I'm trying to line up. I'll flip the camera around. I'm trying to line up Karen Veely of Calcos News, or someone affiliated with Calcos News, who's been lead reporter on all things Adam Hill and this FBI investigation. I'm trying to get her to give us a call, and I'll put her on speaker and try to bring her onto the broadcast to hear, so you guys can hear from her a bit more about the FBI investigation. Yes, Andy's saying it's super near Pacific Ocean, so it's an expensive area. I don't know how much the house is worth, but Pismo Beach and Shell Beach are very nice areas. That is the Pacific Ocean at the end of the block. Adam Hill, as a supervisor, would make close to $150,000, including benefits. He frequently took the most benefits out of all the local supervisors. He was also accused of taking money from developers. Could that factor into this? Potentially. I don't know. It looks like there's some movement in the backyard. So the reports are that it's suicide. And as I said previously, Adam Hill, back in March, right, I see some flash going on. Yep, there's a flash back there. I presume investigators taking photos. So back in March, right after Adam Hill was reelected, the FBI raided his county government center office, also raided this home, and the same day they raided his home, Adam Hill attempted suicide. And since then, he's been continuously battling mental health issues. He's been in and out of mental health facilities, but he reportedly went back to work this week. I don't know if I can put my phone on boom over the fence. All I can tell you is that I see some movement behind this fence and see some flashes and hear a little chatter. That's about all I can tell you on that. Again, I'm trying to get Karen Veely, a lead reporter on all things Adam Hill in this investigation. I'm trying to get her to call and chime in with what she knows. Actually pretty quiet here on Boker Avenue, despite the circumstances. The sheriff's canine vehicle is right here. I see Tim Truth saying asking awkward day at the office when he went back. There's a lot of awkwardness involved. There's a door opening and closing. The structure of the Board of Supervisors in San Luis Obispo County is such that currently there are 3 conservative members of the board, 2 liberal members of the board. Hill was in the minority, the 2 Liberal members of the board. He used to be in a Liberal majority. He's been on the board for some time, since 2009. Lots of flashes in the backyard, but I don't know if you guys can pick them up. I'm trying to hold the camera up a bit. I don't know what I'll do. Oh, Karen said call back in 2 minutes. It's been 2 minutes easy. Yeah, this is the house of San Luis Obispo County Supervisor Adam Hill, who has reportedly been found dead here today. Can we put you on speaker? All right. Can you hold the phone? Mm-hmm. All right, I now have Karen Veely on the line, longtime reporter in the area associated with Calcos News. Karen's been a lead reporter on all things Adam Hill and this FBI investigation. Karen, I just want to make sure people can hear you. How are you doing?
I'm doing great.
All right, chat. I know there might be some trolls in here, but can you guys hear Karen? I'll start asking you questions. What do we know so far about what happened here? We've got a live shot of Adam Hill's home. What do we know so far about what happened here today?
Well, I had good sources that told me in the beginning, quite a bit before I posted, that it was a gunshot. And I just got a call that it may now be pulled back and claiming that they do suspect it is a suicide, but it might not be a gunshot wound. I am not sure what he died of this time. And these are people that are in positions to know.
All right.
So it's the information is scattered, and people are not wanting to talk too much at this point, other than to say that he is dead and that it is a suspected suicide.
All right. So I don't know how well you guys can hear Karen. I hope you can, but if you couldn't, Karen's saying that we have confirmation that Supervisor Adam Hill is dead. It's a suspected suicide. Karen was saying at first that people were saying it was a gunshot. Now we don't know about that, but that it is a suicide. Oh, okay, Andy's saying you can hear it perfectly. All right, Karen, lots of questions about the FBI investigation. Can you fill us in on what was as far as we know, what was happening with the investigation? Do we know why Adam Hill was raided? Do we know why he had suicidal tendencies?
There are allegations from a number of sources that there was bribery going along with Adam Hill regarding the marijuana industry. Adam Hill has suffered from mental health issues for many years. He often gets angry, lashes out at people, calls them names, and then later says he was having a mental health issue. But as for the investigation...
Hold that thought for 1 second. We've got an investigator walking out the front door. Looks like he's with the SLO County Sheriff's Office. All right, go back to that, Karen.
As for the investigation, things have been very quiet. After the county building was raided and Adam Hill's home was raided, things were quiet for a while, and then all the remaining 4 supervisors all said that they were also interviewed by the FBI, and numerous people in the community have said that they have been interviewed by the FBI, but I do not know where the case is currently.
You said there are allegations of bribery. Can you expand on that?
I've had sources tell me that were affiliated with a local marijuana grower, that they had been told that they were around when there were that there were issues of bribery to pay Adam to do things to promote their business. And again, this is secondhand information. I'm not sure if that's what the investigation is focused on now.
So we don't know what exactly the information the investigation's focused on, but we have reason to believe there could be a connection to marijuana. There could be a connection to bribery. Is that correct?
Yes. Yeah.
And as now we've got another investigator walking out the door with a camera and a notepad. What
agency?
Looks like SLO County Sheriff's Office. It looks like Pismo Beach Police have left. Or no, still We still have Pismo Beach police on site, but yep, green pants, black shirts, SLO County Sheriff walking in and out. Sheriff's deputies, that is. Let's bring Karen back. What about past allegations of corruption involving Adam Hill? Can you talk a little bit about that?
There have been allegations from people in the community that he has bullied them for donations, that he has bullied them to give him money or if they wanted help. Multiple people in the marijuana industry have come forward saying that he has asked, ordered them if they wanted his help, they had to give him money. This is allegations of this type of behavior have been going on for years. I'm not sure. I do not know what the investigation is about because they have not made it public. But there have been allegations of issues with corruption.
We've got deputies returning, going back inside the house here on Boker Avenue. It seems a little strange that we hear a report that Adam Hill returned to work this week, and just a couple days later, he's found dead. Did he indeed return to work this week?
Yes, he did. He was in the office on Monday attending meetings. He did attend the SLO COG meeting on, I think it was on Tuesday or Wednesday via Zoom, and he has been back at work. He was very quiet during the meeting. He did not, he voted, but he did not do a lot of talking about the issues.
Do we know of any places other than Adam Hill's home that were raided by the FBI as part of this investigation?
We do know that the county building was raided by the FBI.
That's the county government center.
The county government center, Adam Hill's office, and allegedly, sources say one marijuana grower was also raided.
And I guess that's reason to believe that this case is connected to marijuana, although I guess we don't have confirmation that that property was raided.
No, the only confirmation that was given was the county building, and then a photographer took pictures the same day of agents leaving Adam Hill's home. Or he didn't take pictures, he was there to take pictures and witness them leaving, and that's where we got the information on the home.
Some members of the audience were asking questions about the home, this little house here in the Shell Beach area of Pismo Beach. Do we know under what circumstances he moved out here? Because he hadn't always lived out here.
No, he separated from his wife. They had lived in San Luis Obispo at the country club, and he rented the home out there. I don't think there was a lot more to that.
He didn't own this home. He was renting it?
He was renting it.
I'm taking a look at our chat, but I think Karen Veely, affiliated with Calcos News, has filled us in with a lot of details surrounding the case. Unfortunately, there's not a whole lot we can confirm at the moment, other than just to repeat, Karen, your reporting does confirm that Adam Hill was found dead inside this home today, correct?
Yes.
But dead of what? We're not sure. You were saying earlier that you think...
Yes, I had posted earlier that it was a gunshot. I had detailed information regarding that, and then I was recently informed that it might not be a gunshot. I am not sure, but that he is definitely deceased, and they do suspect suicide.
A commenter is asking, what did Supervisor Hill have to do with marijuana? Do you want to explain that a little bit, some of the allegations with regard to...
The supervisors vote on the regulations regarding marijuana, and many counties in California do not allow growing marijuana. They are very rigid in their marijuana regulations. Some of the Obispo have been pretty open in their regulations. And Adam Hill was a champion. He wanted to become a marijuana destination point.
But I mean, additionally, we do know that there were a lot of campaign contributions coming from marijuana growers to various political allies of Hill's. Just trying to connect some dots here. There were political allies of Hill's in different cities in the county that approved certain dispensaries that had questionable applications. You want to touch on that a little bit?
Yes, and I think you covered this quite a bit in Grover Beach. There were allegations that the system was set up to support Helios Dayspring winning. Basically, there was a two-man committee of people that were allegedly working with Helios that voted on the rules and regulations for determining who received the coveted, one of the coveted 3 permits for marijuana shops in Grover Beach.
As we're getting an investigator or two walking out of the home right now. Although I've tried speaking with the deputies and Pismo Beach Police out here, and they're not saying much other than there was a medical incident here today. One looks like he's removing gloves right now, and that the county is going to put out a statement sometime soon. Another investigator in black top and black hat and green pants walking out, taking off gloves. As far as you're aware, the county still hasn't put out a statement on this?
Not that I know of. Let me check and get back with you.
All right, and then maybe when we touch base again on the phone, maybe we can, if you're willing to, get into a little bit some of what Adam Hill's relationship with the press has been. If you're willing to.
Yes.
Okay.
Sounds good.
All right.
Okay.
All right, guys. That was Karen Veely on the phone, who has long reported for Cal Coast News, based here in San Luis Obispo County, California, and she's filling us in on a lot of what she knows about the situation that's unfolding, as well as her reporting into Adam Hill, corruption in the county, organized crime, allegations of organized crime, and connections to the marijuana industry. She's been filling you in on some of those matters. As she was saying, we really don't know for sure what the FBI investigation was about, but we can confirm the FBI back in March raided Adam Hill's home right behind me, and they raided his office at the SLO County Government Center. We now have... So you can see investigators, I believe, with the San Luis Obispo County Sheriff's Office coming out of both the front door of the home and the side gate coming from the backyard. There's a... Did I lose the picture? Did I lose the picture, or are we still going? Okay, guys, sorry. I might have to restart it again. Film it. Oh, fuck. Can you guys see the picture? Can you see the picture? Can you guys see the picture? Yes? Tim's saying we're back. Rami's saying we're back. Okay, great. A GMC truck just pulled up with lights flashing. Sorry about that interruption. And no one in front of the house at the moment. But let's take a look at what we can see with this truck here on Boker Avenue. We're looking right into the sun. Again, T. Baldwin's asking, we're outside the home of San Luis Obispo County Supervisor Adam Hill, and numerous media reports saying that he was found dead here earlier today. It looks like we have a gurney being pulled out of the back of this truck. There have been other news outlets around. A gurney has been pulled out of the back of this GMC truck and is being wheeled into the home. Where is okay? Can you? Oh, okay. I'll get out of the traffic. Gurney appears to be on the way into the supervisor's home. As SLO County deputies re-enter the home. And we wait. The CAL FIRE incident log says that a medical emergency was reported here at 4:46 p.m. today. What time is it now, Annabelle? So it's been about 2.5 hours now since the 911 call, at least according to the CAL FIRE log. Possibly that means the deputies and coroner's unit investigators have collected their evidence and are ready to leave. I don't know, but there's a gurney waiting here on the edge of the lawn right out in front of San Luis Obispo County Supervisor Adam Hill's home. And can you just hold it on that shot? Can you hold it on that? Hey. Are you there? Okay. Yeah, we're streaming. You want me to stream it?
Just throw it in there.
You can record everything. Alright guys, I'm back. Annabelle was holding the camera for a second, just checking if we've got any more updates. I don't have any more updates. I think you guys are seeing the update. We've got a gurney lying outside Supervisor Adam Hill's home. Again, County Supervisor, Adam Hill, San Luis Obispo County Supervisor, multi-term. He's been on the Board of Supervisors since 2009. Been in office for nearly 3 full terms and was the subject of an ongoing FBI investigation. Previously, this March, after the FBI raided this home, Adam Hill attempted suicide. He's been in and out of mental health facilities since then. And what's going on? Can I put you on speaker? Okay, then can you send the link to the press release? No, I don't have access to that right now. Can you?
Yes.
All right, so apparently I'm hearing that a press release has been issued by the county. I'm trying to get my hands on it. It's a little complicated because I can't access my email right now, but Annabelle's helping out with that. It sounds like the county has confirmed Adam Hill's death, but I'm not positive, so I'm trying to work on getting hold of that press release, if indeed there's one been put out, but it sounds like there has been one. I know this kind of calm and silence is much different than typical protest coverage, but at least for San Luis Obispo County, if not the state of California and beyond, this is a huge development. And it was a federal investigation, still is a federal investigation, not a local investigation. That being the FBI investigation into Adam Hill and others. Annabelle. Annabelle. Apparently we have a body bag coming out of the house, being loaded onto the gurney with an American flag strapped on there by San Luis Obispo County Sheriff's deputies. American flag strapped on the middle of the body bag. Here's the truck. Body has been loaded into the truck. Do you have that press release? Okay, I'm reading what I believe is a statement released by San Luis Obispo County. I don't have it pulled up on screen, but I'm reading it for you as we stand outside this truck into which the body was just loaded. The statement that I've been sent says, "It is with sadness that we have been informed that Supervisor Adam Hill has passed away. This is shocking and tremendously painful news. While we are unaware of the details at this time, we ask everyone to let the proper authorities do their jobs and investigate. Please respect his family's privacy at this time." That's a statement that I've been sent, I believe, put out by San Luis Obispo County. Deputy exiting the home here on Boker Avenue. Here's the truck. You can see lights flashing. Hey. Do you want me to bring you on right now? I just read the statement. I don't know. Some people are asking the same thing. Why is there a flag on the body? I don't know. But I can ask them. You want to say some? All right. Well, if you can't talk now, it's fine. But if you can talk, I'll just ask you a couple questions. All right. You ready? You ready?
Yes.
All right, I'm bringing reporter Karen Veely back on the line. Karen, I just read a statement that you forwarded to me. Was that from San Luis Obispo County?
Yes, it was.
That was issued by the county government, I presume?
That was the official statement from the county government, yes.
The end of the statement was saying to respect the privacy of his family.
And that's interesting because he was recently divorced after they were separated. He had married Dee Torres and they were separated for multiple years and recently divorced. And I know he doesn't have children, and I think his parents are dead. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure about what family they're worried about at this point.
As we speak, it seems like the deputies and Pismo Beach police officers are about to drive away, and as we speak now, the GMC Sierra with the body in it is driving away. It's well known that Adam Hill had a very contentious relationship with certain members of the media, including yourself, and to some extent including myself.
Yes.
And I think it's something we need to address, especially to a lot of the members of the audience right now who aren't familiar with news in San Luis Obispo County. Can you speak a little bit about Supervisor Hill's relationship with the media?
Supervisor Hill would threaten that if you would talk about him, if you would mention him or talk about him, he would threaten to destroy you. There was one time with Josh when Josh took a photo of him, but he took a swing at Josh.
He tried to steal my phone, and he took a swing at me as well as my phone. Yes.
Yeah, and he had a very volatile personality. He was known to put things on social media, try to embarrass people, and I was one of the people that he had threatened that I could not write about him, or he would destroy me. And there were there were a lot of things placed online, emails sent to friends, sexual disgusting emails about myself and other members of the media sent from his home. So it very, very contentious. I also have a lawsuit against him for violations of my civil rights.
And as it looks like the last SLO County Sheriff's Deputy vehicle drives away, that's the canine unit that's driving away right now. I was going to say that there was also a lawsuit against you, and I don't want to get into that much. I'm sure it's kind of difficult for you to speak on that, but as far as we know, he did to some degree. Oh, and here's the truck driving away one last time. To some degree, he did support the lawsuit against you and Calcos News. Is that correct?
Yes, and he was. He had told others in text, and there, that he was. He promoted the lawsuit, and I do believe that he was a large part of why I was sued. And for example, one of a well-known businessman in the community said that he would destroy him if he didn't stop working for Calcos News, along with me through the lawsuit. So he was very aggressive with controlling the media to write what he wanted to hear.
The one time he took a swing at me or at my phone, or at both myself and my phone, he did say in this really deep voice that wasn't his typical voice, but he said, "I'm going to take you down." It was something like, "Oh, I'm going to take you down." And
yeah.
I mean, yeah, it was just, I think it's important to acknowledge that, yes, there was a very contentious relationship between himself and you and certain members of the press, myself included. And he made quite, if I'm going to opine a little bit, he did make quite a few attempts to suppress press freedom.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. We have emails, and if you did write things, if people impersonated you online, they went after your family. I had my dog killed. I had harassment at my home. I had on social media, somebody impersonated me and was talking about, this is going to sound gross, but cocaine and anal sex. And I had people in the community saying, she's an awful human being. Look what she talks about. And there was a lot of, if you did not stop and obey him, there were a lot of social media attacks and bullying that occurred.
But to be clear, speaking for myself right now, by no means at all did I wish this upon him or wish any physical harm upon him. And I don't know if you want to say the same yourself.
Oh, absolutely not. I wanted while these investigations go along, I wanted him to be alive. I wanted the truth to come out. I am absolutely very, very saddened that he was this depressed, or if something nefarious happened to him. I am not in any way happy that he is dead.
Likewise, and I guess the question now is, so what happens to the investigation? I mean, granted, you can only speculate, but any guess?
Well, I think it'll be ongoing, because according to the sources, according to many, that he was one, he might have been a primary part of it. And again, I don't know. I don't know if he is the focus of the investigation, if he was just a witness in the investigation. We have heard multiple public officials have either been raided or talked to in this county. I think it's going to take the investigation to end for us to know really what the focus is. Because, I have called the FBI spokesperson, and they are not giving out any information at this time.
Any final comments, Karen?
I am sad that he is dead, and this is a shocking end to what has been going on in SLO County. This chapter of SLO County government.
I guess I'd say ditto to that. thank you for joining us again. This is Karen Veely. Karen, do you want to say where people can find your reporting on this?
You can go to Cal Coast News, and again, there's a story up now, but I'm being told that that the shooting may not be accurate. I am going to be trying to get more information as the night goes on.
All right. Once again,
Okay.
this has been Karen Veely. Thank you very much, Karen. Sorry, guys, that we're not a full-on multi-million-dollar multimedia broadcast with Karen's face on there, but it sounds like you guys could hear her. And at this point, we have all law enforcement cleared out of here. Again, this is the Pacific Ocean right down here in the city of Pismo Beach, just south of San Luis Obispo in San Luis Obispo County. And as you're all now aware, Supervisor Adam Hill, San Luis Obispo County Supervisor Adam Hill, has died today. Apparently of suicide, but we can't confirm the manner of death. I think they say cause and manner of death in coroner speak. And it is very quiet here at the moment. We're in the Shell Beach area within Pismo Beach. Pismo Beach is the city, and this is the Shell Beach area of Pismo Beach. Again, this is San Luis Obispo County Supervisor Adam Hill. In California, county supervisors are, we refer to county commissioners as county supervisors in California. He's basically one of the five highest ranking officials in the county and had been chair of the Board of Supervisors for most of this year, I believe, and had previously been chair of the Board of Supervisors. He was not very old. Do we have 54? A man on the street, might be a neighbor, saying 54. So sounds right to me. I'm not positive about that, but yeah, 54 sounds right to me. I can't confirm that, but 54 sounds about right to me. Yeah, he did not die of old age. Adam Hill did not die of old age. He had been having mental health issues for some time, and back in March, the FBI raided his home right here. The FBI also raided his office at the San Luis Obispo County Government Center, which is across the street from where that courthouse was taking place where that protest was taking place this evening at the courthouse. And right after the FBI raided his office and his house right here, Adam Hill attempted suicide. That was back in March of this year. Had been battling mental health issues since then. Had been in and out of mental health facilities, but had apparently returned to work just this week, but then today found dead. The 911 call was made at approximately 4:46 p.m. today. No, I'm not going to go inside the house. Vanessa, maybe you're just tuning in now. We've been talking at length about this FBI investigation. Unfortunately, though, a lot of it is speculation because the FBI is pretty tight-lipped about the investigation. It appears that there's some connection to marijuana and organized crime, but we really don't have any details about the FBI investigation other than there is one and they did raid his house. Supervisor Hill was chair of the Board of Supervisors when his house was raided, and when he attempted suicide, yes. And he did not lose his job after that. Here on Boker Avenue in Pismo Beach, it is now quiet. Law enforcement has left. The truck with the body has left. No problem with that. But
Just sad. Mental health payments. A lot of payments.
could we talk off camera after I wrap this up?
Just out of respect.
I understand.
But are you saying this is grade 12? Did you see anybody else? No?
Here today?
Yeah.
No, but I arrived here about an hour and 20 minutes ago.
He was in there all day. So they just took him away.
I can't tell you that.
But they just drove him off here.
Yeah, well, the 911 call, according to CAL FIRE log, was at 4:46 p.m. So that's,
Today.
yeah, that's what time is it right now? It's like
7:30.
2.5, 3 hours ago. So
Gunshot.
can't confirm that. At first we were told gunshots, but then later on we were told it could be something else, and we don't know.
Yeah, it's just,
I haven't, the woman you're speaking about, I know who she is, knows what she looks like. I haven't seen her, but maybe she was here earlier. I don't know.
for sure doesn't look like anybody's in there.
Right now, it does not look like anyone's in there. All right, guys, talking to someone on the street here. Good night, thank you. Who called it in? I do not know. The CAL FIRE log says 4:46 p.m. Who's the reporting party? That's not going to be on the CAL FIRE log. Can you get anything from that lady? Understand. All right, I'm gonna flip the camera around, or try to. I guess it's not flipping around. Oh, this problem again. Okay.
You want me
Hold.
to hold
Yeah,
it, but
just
then you have to speak up.
no. I'm just gonna talk behind it. It's all right. People don't need to see my face. Oh, flipped the wrong way. This is something that's totally new to you, so I'm not expecting you to chime in here. I'm just pointing out that you're here and you're helping out, and I really appreciate that.
Yeah, we were just coming from the protest from downtown, and now somebody is dead. And it looks like such a peaceful town here. I would not expect it.
It's a quiet, beautiful coastal town. I'm not positive when was the last time he was seen alive, but something that's very odd about this whole situation is apparently he returned to work this week after being gone for a long time due to mental illness. I'm not going in the house. I'm just not gonna do it.
The fence is broken.
Is it? Partially.
There.
Yeah, but they've been walking in and out of it today. Okay, I'm monitoring the chat really quickly for some comments or questions that might be pertinent, but we've talked at length, and I've brought Karen Veely on the broadcast to add to this. We know he was under FBI investigation. We know he attempted suicide after the FBI raided his home. We now know he's dead, apparently of suicide, but cannot confirm the manner of death. And echoing Karen's remarks, on a personal note, I don't usually do this, but on a personal note, I certainly can't say I liked Supervisor Adam Hill, but nonetheless, I'm sad that this has happened. Don't wish this upon anyone. And now who knows what happens with the FBI investigation moving forward. Yeah, quiet street other than the seagulls. Lovely area of a lovely part of California. But troubling times, strange news, and there you go. Here you have it. Again, Elaine, we can't tell you exactly why, but Adam Hill was being investigated by the FBI. Possibly there are connections to marijuana and organized crime and bribery, but we don't have any details. The FBI is being very quiet about all of that. So, sad news, but here we are. San Luis Obispo County Supervisor Adam. You know what? Just hold it. I'll speak up. Just hold it. Just get a shot of me in front of her.
You could take your mask off.
The mask is down. It's no problem. Again, to repeat, very sad news. I don't wish this upon anyone. It's a troubling thing to report on. It's not easy seeing that body bag come out of here. But that's what's happening, and we can report to you that San Luis Obispo County Supervisor Adam Hill is dead. The San Luis Obispo County deputies brought him out of his home here in the city of Pismo Beach, and I guess check out Cal Coast News and possibly this channel. I don't know if there'll be more reports on this channel, but check out Cal Coast News and other media for more reports and updates on Supervisor Adam Hill's death as we try to figure out what exactly happened. But thank you very much for tuning in today. Not an easy broadcast, a very unexpected broadcast nonetheless. Thank you for tuning in, and goodbye from the city of Pismo Beach in San Luis Obispo County. Stay tuned to the channel for more reports live and on the ground. Goodbye.